Hello there guys, and welcome to our UBL Week 3 Team Builder. This week we're taking on the #1 power rank dude, Vepsis, coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, who is currently first overall, +7 differential, so you know what it is. We got bought by the last guy that was 7-0. You know, we're currently 7th in the standings after our Week 1 loss against the boy, the GOAT, Blazing Squid, Mr. Humble himself. Now this week, it's a very, very weird week. The reason why is because I quote-unquote drafted a meme team. Meme teams with Burb. We definitely won last week very unconvincingly. Why did I play my buzzword so stupid? It wasn't just that. Talking point for another day. But this is just another live team builder for you guys. Because I know how much you guys want to watch me suffer. I actually think I got told by a few people that my Week 1 team builder was way too savage, so I do apologize for that. Let's go to showdown. Alright, so the matchup is as follows: Clefable, Tapikoko, Boswell, Ferrothorn, Nihiligu, Darmanitan, Crook, Trampa, Coolfish, Rufflet, Megapromise Oak, Kieran Black, Hydreigons, Lando T, Starmie, Alola Rotom Heat, Whimsicott, Bronzong, Kofag, Seismitoad, Weezing, Megalop. Now this is interesting. There's a few quote-unquote issues with this guy's team. Actually, how fast is Zenmo Darmanitan? Only Zenmo Darmanitan got Trick Room. That'd be so good. Darmanitan. How fast is Zenmo Darmanitan? Oh, it's base 55. That's so bad. I was gonna say Darmanitan with just Flame Charge could be really nice if I didn't have to run Sheer Force. Darmanitan's like the first one on this team that I want. I'm just looking at Choice Banded Flare Blitz, to be honest, and answers are written on a postcard, as they say. It gets Grass Move, doesn't it? It gets base 30. Nah. Flare Blitz will probably hit that harder. Fire Punch. Could we get like a... I mean... The other option I'm thinking is like Bulk Up. How much... Because like Darmanitan's health is actually not bad. Like... If you got rid of the Seismitoad, Bulk Up Fire Punch Darmanitan could like actually like nuke him. I know, he does have Starmie as well. Starmie has to lose to Tapikoko because that's the only one on my team that naturally outspeeds Starmie. Starmie also has lots of free reign in this game as well because of how my team is constructed. But then again, everyone's gonna be like, Bird, just stop moving the window. And Bird's like, okay, actually no, I want Scarf Crook. I definitely want Moxie this week. What was the other set I saw recently? Bulk Up Power Trip. Man, Mons wasn't like this back in my day. Back in Narm. I'm just trying to think. Oh, hang on, here's the thing. Bulk Up is the equivalent of going to +1. So we could alternately just like run a Wish on our Clefable. But let's do a damage calc real quick. Darmanitan, Choice Scar, Darmanitan, yeah, there's no Zenmo ones. Choice Band, Landorus Therian Ball. Jolly Band actually does a lot. Kieran Black. Yeah, Kieran Black doesn't want to take Jolly Band either. And I want to be max speed. I think I'm just going to be like a very, very standard set this week with my Darmanitan, but there's no real reason for me not to be. Because of just how much Flare Blitz will do. And also as well, it does mean that Kofag, in particular, cannot come in so easily. Let's have a look in Muck. Oh, Lola. Flare Blitz Okos. How much would Fire Punch do to it though? Fire Punch nukes it. Yeah, this is looking like a really good set this week. Just on face value. Bronzong does not want to take Fire Punch. Science with Toad. Any defensive. Takes a Flare Blitz. Nice. Takes 2 Flare Blitzes, but not after rocks. So that's very important to note. U-turn does a lot. The other option I got is return, but we all know how Bird goes with return. Let's return. Nah, Flare Blitz does more. Yeah, so this is actually looking really nice. Go for the Flame Wheel. There's no real point to be Pup. I wish Hammer Arm didn't lower its speed from Sheer Force, that'd be so nice. Gosh, this thing's a monster. Thank you, Cos. Yeah, Fire Punch is a 2-shot even on Wheezing. Copper Gregus. Just not going to take advantage for this U Trick Room. This doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz to the face. 252, 252 bold. Yeah, that doesn't want to take 2 Flare Blitzes. Oh, Darmanitan is a monster. And we get rid of Starmie. I know people are going to be like, oh, but what about Megalop? I actually think Megalop is very limited this game. Mainly because I have Clefable, and I also have Buzzwole. So he does have to start packing some tech moves at both of them, which is pretty good. That means that once I get rocks up against his team, Darmanitan really just chunks a hole through like 99% of it. And that's very important to note. Starmie's the only thing I don't really have a quote-unquote defensive switch into, but that's something that's always going to have to be played around. And the fact that my team has both of rocks and spikes, and Ferrothorn looks really nice in this matchup. I think Quillfish may come. I think Quillfish is actually going to be on my Mega Lopchuck. Now I know that sounds really weird considering it's a fucking Quillfish. But with the Intimidate and with the Rocky Helmet, it is going to, just nicely, chip down a few of his mons. Also, by being Spikes this week on Quillfish will help. Spikes. I think I want Scold. How fast is a Quillfish? 85. Does it get a good grass move? And I wouldn't. That would Oko Seismitoad. I could always run Taunt and then Taunt. Nah, that's just silly. Why do you want to sacrifice it turn 1? When you really want to use it as a Mega Lop sort of answer. How do I stop Seismitoad as a lead? Like lead Rindo Berry Seismitoad. Answers on a postcard. I think Mega Abomasnow has to come as well to this game. It's really not the only thing that can stop stop Mega Lop leading, but also just Leech Seed this game looks fun as fuck with Mega Abomasnow. Like, you stop Trick Room. You can't be Trick Room Kofak. You can't Trick Room up safely. I know, Z-Weezy can Fire Blast me, but boy, this is a Mega Abomasnow, and it's bug out. Yeah, I think Rock Slide is going to be my last move of choice here, just because it will absolutely nuke things. This isn't even Adamant Bandit. This is just Jolly. Like, I can realistically click Flare Blitz, just chunk everything when I want to. If I lose the speed tie with Darmanitan, it happens. Not Darmanitan, with Kieran Black, it happens. But I do think that he'll probably bring Scarf or Bulkier, and we haven't finished the team yet. And Mega Abomasnow this week, I think, is going to be my Kieran Black check. I don't really see a reason not to. Abomasnow Mega. Kofag, Pro. This man is a monster. Seismitoad. Bruh. This is amazing. I love this thing so much. So much fun to build with. Because, like, the other thing as well is if I Leech Seed and a Alola Muck as it comes in, I can go out into my Quillfish. Yeah, you can knock me off, but that's fine with me, pal. It's fine by me. Now the question is, do I want to go special this week or physical? I think, let's have a look at what I think Slasmatoad does not want to take a Giga Drain, from what does Abominus know. What's Bronzong's best move to hit this with? It wouldn't be Garable, would it? You can't quote-unquote hit it back, and it could Toxic us, which is a shame. This is why Mega Abominus that could not have to be first turn Mega would be absolutely amazing, it'd be god tier. How much does Shadow Ball do really? 37%, not enough. I think we have to play with the idea that getting Toxic isn't bad, which sounds really, really, really weird by me. Clefable. I think we just go Magic Guard this week. No real reason not to. Moon Blast is nice in this game. I think I still want to go Wish though. And they're going to be like, oh, but if you're going to be a Wish Protect, why don't you go Aware? And I was like, nah, I don't want to be Toxic and shit. Wish Protect. The question is, do I want this to be my Rocker? Because it can't 1v1 Starmie. And I don't think it's then worth it to. I like how I was like earlier, like, oh, we need something for Starmie. Oh, it's the best Pokemon in Gen 4. Fuck off. Oh yeah, I promised everyone I'm bringing Rufflet as well, so Rufflet's the last one on the team. Question is, do I want Sheer Force? Because Sheer Force Rock Slide looks fun. But then I don't get Hustle kills. Oh, this is so annoying. Because like, the thing is, if I bring it in on something, and I can get the Z-Tailwind up. Baby! Baby. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Spikes are really nice. We want Toxic. Am I that revolting? Is that because I miss the way you used to hold me? Why can't Brave Bird have like a 10% chance to flinch? Because I want to be a bitch anyway when I run Z-Tailwind. Rufflet. He's so good. Isn't that right? Right, you like Rufflet, and I like Rufflet too. Superpower. Ooh. Oh. 252 Adamant. Oh. God, Rufflet, you're a monster. You didn't miss a move last game. I'm gonna have to trust you, Rufflet. I'm gonna have to give you lots of responsibility this week, Rufflet. Tailwind, because we're gonna go for the Z crit one. I need to look up how crits work again. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna it this way. So it goes crit. I don't want crit. No, crit. This one is 61.8%, but at -1, is it still 68.1%? No, it is. So it only takes in positive modifiers. That's good to know. I feel like if I, because I'm going for Z-Tailwind with Rufflet, and I get a +2 critical hit rate. Or I Tailwind to go for Flying. How much does it do to Landorus? OU defensive. That's a crit. No, so that's nowhere near a crit. What was the other ones? 244. Z Brave Bird. Can Z moves crit? Oh, they can. Can Z moves crit? Oh, yes. Oh, wait, that's impossible. Dang, that being so cool. Oh, why does Rufflet have to have such shit H? I mean, why always everyone always run bulk up against home calls, which is just better. Because then you can hit bro birds. But then again, is this the week to run bulk up bloody Rufflet? Because I'm just trying to think, if a Lola Muck 252, 252, Impish. That +1. No, it's not worth it. Lola Muck will be a little bit annoying for this team because he has so many, like, you know, quote unquote good answers. Oh, that's good. Crocodile. Your choice, guy. Do I need Stone Edge? Not really. I'm thinking Crunch. I think how much does Stone Edge do? No, it does the exact same as knockoff, so it's not worth it. I think HP Ice is a better move, and I think Crook from memory outspeeds Lando by 1 point, so even if you Scarf Lando, it means that late game you can win it with Scarf Crook. Definitely gonna get max speed. Am I that revolting? Is that because I missed the way that you used to hold me? A bitch named Hip Hop. I'm just trying to think. Do I want to go Blizzard Giga? Or do I want to drop her Armor Snake completely? I sort of do like the passive chip I can get. And I feel like it helps me out in situations as well. Mainly trying to link. So let's say he leads Seismitoad, I lead a Mega Bomb Snow. I can just Blizzard turn 1. He can get up his rocks. I don't have any way to remove rocks. Oh, hang on, I actually need Coco. Something's gonna have to make a room for Coco. Actually, or does it? I'm gonna say, where's my Mega? I was like, I've got my Mega on my team. No, I don't think I need... Okay, let's play this out in my head, right? We go Banded Dome. He clicks something with Seismitoad. If Seismitoad dies, nothing can take Banded Blitz at all. So the whole point of this team now, this construct, is how do we get Banded Dome in every time freely and just drop something? Because once Seismitoad goes down, we can start clicking Fire Punch. And the best one to get rid of the stupid Seismitoad is Mega Bomber Snow on our draft. Now the question is, do I want to go 3 attacks? What moves does Mega Bomber Snow even get? Like status moves. If you got Sunsport, that could be really fucking in. Roleplay. You still intimidate. I mean, even like Substitute could be nice. Like you sub up on Seismitoad. Go for Sunny Days. Just with the bombs, no? Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I feel like Leech is actually really nice though. Yeah, I can get poisoned. I think this is going to be Stealth Rock's last move. I think if a Lola Muck comes in, a Lola Muck comes in. We have Crocodile for a reason this week, being Choice Scarfed. He has to be our dedicated answer to a lot of things. Now, the question is, do I have a better Lola Muck check? Fire Blast is obviously coming for that Ferrothorn and Mega Bomber Snow. But in saying that, Alola Muck can't take many hits this game. Because Darmanitan Okos it, Crook Okos it, Rufflet Okos it. Rufflet! So good. Now, I do want to calc, so Scarf Crook, how much does HP Ice do? Power Ice. Let's say we went Night. Let's calc level 50. Yeah, this is no bulk Landorus, of course. Okay, I don't mind that sort of roll. It's, you know, it's a high roll to 2-hit KO, which is really important. When we come back later on, you'll see why we do so much. Now, the reason Darmanitan is so standard this week is Darmanitan just goes ham. It goes ballistic. Actually, do I need Wish Protector or do I go Wish Soft Boiled? I think Soft Boiled Wish isn't like overly bad. I think it's even common these days. Because... But Protect means I can scout what Lando wants to go for, and I can probably then proc a Z-move on Landorus, to be honest. It also means that if Whimsy Coddy wants to try to lock me in Bill Standish style, they can't. I think with Mega Bombstone this week, I'm going to look at Subseed. The reason I want to go Subseed is because, what's its rock move it gets? I just also know that if I can Leaf Seed up against Kofag, Seismitoad, even on the Weezing, Landorus Therian this week is going to be annoying for just... Like, Lando T is annoying for any draft, right? Let's get that one thing clear. It's annoying for any draft, but he has to go through a few things this week. If it's Rock Polish, it's Rock Polish. But we do have Intimidate Quillfish, which I will be trying to play quite conservative, and I think... what do I want to look at for Quillfish? T-Spikes would be nice, but I think Toxic is just overall better on my Quillfish this week. Because once I get an unfavorable matchup, let's say Mega Lock, I can just click Toxic, but you most likely will try to go into that Bronzong. Now Bronzong is going to be annoying. Bronzong won't really deal with Quillfish unless it's like banded. Because I think I'm going to go Scald Toxic on my Quillfish this week. Scald Toxic. And this one's a little bit longer, it's because Bird keeps getting distracted, and Bird doesn't like mods. So we got Subseed. I think this Dual Stab this week is absolutely crucial. Because the other thing to note as well, Rotom Heat's only fire move to break a Bombstone's sub is Overheat. Which then means that if he does click Overheat, he will leave himself a little bit more vulnerable if I do decide to sack off my Abomasnow. Because it may get to a point in the battle where Abomasnow's come in, it's Sleep Seeded, it's Giga Drain people, it's done what it needs to do. Because, let's say I sub up against Seismitoad. Actually, now I'm just trying to think, is it better to be physical? Nah, because I don't want to be something whack. Anthony! You've been spending more of my money on V-Bucks. I'm just trying to think if it's better to be physical so you can run Rock Slide, Seed Bomb. No, because Blizzard's just so spammable. Do I need Leech Seed though? Leech Seed does help with Alola. It also means that if he does miss an Overheat, we do get some passive chip back. Also helps out with Kofag. Just a shame that it doesn't get like Calm Mind or something better. Powder Snow. Oh, role play. No. Can we run Sheer Cold? Come on, let me run Sheer Cold on. Wait, Water Pulse. Ooh, interesting. Water Pulse wouldn't actually nearly be that bad in this matchup because it like. So many stupid moves, this thing. Is it bad that I think of the way that I used to hold you? Because you Leech Seed Bronzong, right? He has to then heavy slam to break sub, but then toxic can't happen because you go into Quillfish. The annoying thing though is we don't have any defog this week, but then again I don't think I have much defog on my draft, so that means Star Manatan gets 5 switch-ins at most, because he will bring Rapid Spin on that Starmie. Yes. Unless we get rid of Rock Slide on Rufflet. No, Rock Slide I like. I think Super Power is gonna get rid of, nearly. I promise people I was bringing Z Rufflet this week. We have to bring Rufflet. I'm a man of my word. Actually, hang on, what if we just want Taunt Quillfish? Because that way, we taunt. Like, if we don't see Seism Toad at matchup, we just go into Quillfish, like, lead Quillfish. And even then, if we leech see Bronzong go into Dar and Rock Sign up, it's a free Fire Punch. He has to bring a very bulky thing this week to deal with things. He has to bring a very bulky Seism Toad this week to deal with Darm, otherwise Darm just goes ham. Banded as well, there's no real reason for me not to. Now, back to this. Brave Bird, return. Return this week. But that means if we get a... Actually, do I want Facade? Because that means if the Kofag burns me... Yeah, we're going Facade this week, boys. Actually, no, because I just realized we can't touch it. Let's do some music. I mean, he's got double ground. I just feel like Coco's a lot better to pick off a lot of his team, but at the same time I don't think it really matters. His team is not hard to prep for, if that makes sense. I know people go like, oh, but he's right. Yeah, but it's more so the fact that what I'm trying to build is something a bit very janky. Like, just to put it into perspective, I should really have Ferrothorn on this team, because Ferrothorn is a really nice answer to Bronzong, can't be toxic. Even looking at this set now, I'm like, oh, maybe Ferrothorn would be better. However, I just know that he's got Mega Lot, which deals with this a lot easier, so we have Clefable, but on top of that, by having Quillfish and Mega Abomasnow, it's a lot better of a call this game. Ferrothorn doesn't really want to deal with Rotom Heat at all. And like, imagine if I said, I'm going to be sub Ferrothorn this week. You'll look at me like I'm mad. Also, as well, with Tailwind Rufflet, like, let's say we suicide Rufflet, because, like, we come in on Bronzong. We can suicide Rufflet, go into Dumb Manatan and win the game with Fletlets. Dumb Manatan. Banned. Choice banned. Against Lando too. So like, this is what I mean, right? Like, it Oko's after Rock, so like you get a little bit of chip going. Even how much does Starmie want to take? You offensive spinner at level 50. Yeah, that's dead as well. So like, support Rufflet this week, boys. We're doing it. We're doing it. Rufflet is coming as a defogger this week. Oh, Rufflet, you make me so proud of you. No, Papa Rogue. In the mountains. Rogue. Yeah, this is going to bring defensive Rufflet this week. Let's see, Brave Bird. He's going to support the team. Flying him zone. Now, I've got a question, Rufflet. Can you Oko Slice Toad? Rufflet. Size me Toad. And you defensive. 50-50. Because he's going to be like very, very bulky. Z Brave Bird. Oh, you don't Rufflet. That's so upsetting to me. You disappointed me, Rufflet. Ooh, Adamant does a lot though. But like, look at the team. Like, how doesn't defensive Rufflet help this week? You're going like, oh, you need Everlight. No, I don't, because I just want to get my Tailwind up, and then I just want to just like, let's say, what's his wish part? Like, he doesn't have a Cleric on his team. I think his only healing wish mod is Mega Lock. Or am I flexing? I've got like fucking no muscle at all. So once that goes down, it's going to be very, very annoying for him to deal with, because is Ruffle like the perfect anti-lead for this game? He leads Mega Lock, we go hard Quillfish, take the fake out, Rocky, we do like 12% with Rocky Helmet Chip. We then just set up a spike, and then he'd probably go out in a Rotom Heat, and then on that we'd have to go into, okay, so Rotom Heat, we don't have a middle ground play on Rotom Heat yet, so let's think about that. So let's say what Rotom Heats he can be, because that's more so important. Defensive Rotom Heat against my team does really, really well. But in saying that, let's say that Quillfish, the term with Quillfish, let's say we go for, I like Scald more in this matchup. But let's say we click Toxic. So let's run out that scenario again. He goes Mega Lock. So we've led Rufflet because we wanted to play the size of it. He leads Mega Lock. We go hard into Quillfish. Quillfish takes like 5% from fake out, or it takes like 30% from return. We then just click Toxic the next turn, don't we? No, but then if it's sub Mega Lock, it could be annoying. So that's what we've got to consider here. But how much does Quillfish? It's PU now, gosh. I don't want this thing to see what a lock on you. Mega. Ooh. Because we won't be running any fucking speed on that thing. There's no point. His draft is very, very slow. It has a lot of very middle speed tiers. So we went bold here. Return does 33% at most. I mean, we'll have Rocky Helmet. And it's more so that Fake Out does 11%. Because once we get the Intimidate off, Clefable comes in a lot easier on it. Like that's another thing just to consider as well. Like we have Clefable. So let's go back to that scenario. He goes, so we lead Rufflet because we will try and predict a size for total lead. He leads Mega Lock. How much does Mega Lock in his return do to Rufflet? Whoa, that's a lot. But let's say, oh wait, you feel like Rufflet. They don't lose so much power. But does that mean I do live that? I don't have a headphone in, I'm recording this. Cause that's the other thing. We'd probably lead Clefable. How much does Clefable take? Oh, they're carrying both now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Return. That last resort does a lot more. Doesn't do enough though. Moonblast. Cool. And because we have that protect, we can just protect turn one. And protect, and then see what the Lop wants to do. Maybe Clefable's a better lead in this matchup. So let's go leftovers. So we now sort of know what our lead wants to be. And if he leads with the Alola Monk, you know, we do have Taunt to stop the Curse set going up. If he does lead Lop though, we can protect turn 1, and then we can just Stealth Rock turn 2. And with the leftovers damage, like, if he's Last Resort, yeah, that absolutely fucking sucks, because we don't actually have a Ghost type in our draft. We have Buzzwole though, which I think that's why Last Resort's actually a bad set, just personally speaking. But I probably will play it. I'm just now trying to think of what I want to do with this. I think I really want to be Fizz Def, like max, because how much special attack investment do I need to make that my Moonblast O color. Does it get a stronger move than Moonblast? No. My god, they're all so stupidly overpowered. So just something modest. Modest 36. Nah, it's not worth it. You're gonna have to go for the 2-shot on it. And if he goes for Last Resort, because we are that Magic Guard set. Because you could also be Pup. Like Pup Return would do heaps, but at the same time we do a lot back with Magic, with the Moonblast. And also as well we have Scarf Crook eventually just to clean it up. Because it's best move for recovery, Strain Punch, and I won't be getting anything back. This is where I'm just trying to think. I think Z Rufflet's really nice in this matchup. Like as I said earlier, I do like the defensive option just so we can defog away his hazards. Mainly on Zong and Kofag, but what will, I guess, a Rufflet? We're just gonna look at a calculator here. So let's say it was Jolly Lock. 206 divided by 1 divided by 2 is 103. So that's how fast we need Rufflet to be. So at level 50, it's about that. And 252 Adamant. And against Bronzong. There's not. Yeah, level 100 to be that much, or level 50. Wow. That's so embarrassing. But at the same time though, if he's running Gariball Toxic Stealth Rock Protect, he gets fooled by Quillfish. Maybe Quillfish is better off being leftovers this game. Maybe it's time to take, yeah. Now that I know it doesn't check Megalopolis as well, I think I'd rather be leftovers. But Rufflet we're gonna trust, right? Rufflet can get one defog off, or he can get one Tailwind off. And once that gets its Tailwind off, it can die, and Darmanitan will have for 4 turns. Yeah, it's actually 3 turns, I'm pretty sure, because it's the move that it clicks. That's the turn that it clicks it. So I think we're gonna put it in Fizz Def. It will get O-Code after rocks, but we go into Darmanitan and start clicking Flare Blitz or Fire Punch. There's a massive over-reliance on Darm this game to break. But Darmanitan, if it gets going, it can just be a pure win con. You know, if we set up a Spike, if we set up, you know, if we get things going, and get them going quickly, let's say we went modest. And let's say we put no speed in. Like nothing. Yeah, Gariball does fucking jack shit. Doesn't even break a sub. I'm gonna go 2, I think. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna go 4 speed. I'm going to make my Mega Abomasnow very, very bulky this week because I want it to be a very bulky mon. Makalola. You Pursuit Trap. Yeah, fuck off. I know the cabs, boy. That's going to draw out a Gunk Shot. Blizzard's a 3 KO. That's what I more so care about. Like, this is what I'm trying to do here, is I'm trying to establish, not a win con more so, but just, how do I want to play this game? Because, as we saw earlier, that Bronzong can't break my sub. So if he tries to go Bronzong and goes, oh, well, there's no leech seed up, and just, you know, fire off a Giga Drain. The other thing I worry about is we don't have much PP with them both damages. I'm pretty sure Blizzard has 8, Giga Drain has 16. So we will, and I think Leech Seed only has like 16 as well. So we don't have much PP. We don't have very much PP, but what it does allow us to do is once we whittle Bronzong down, once we whittle Kofag, see how he's got Fire Punch here, he'll need his Fire Punch, and we have the Leaf Seed up on the mark. You know, we take the 12, we do 12 back, we take the 6, so it makes it 18%, and then we just go Quillfish, set up a Spike. And also as well, what's his ground? He's got 3 ground immunities, right? He has Lando, he has Rotom Heat, he has Bronzong, and he has Weezing, right? So he has four potential ground immunities on his team. So that's important to note. Now we don't have Ice Shard, so we are a little bit quote-unquote weak to Lando T, but what I said earlier is still true. If he goes into Lando T on Quillfish, and we Scald, and we burn it. If he goes to Lando T on Rufflet, and we go for Tailwind, he then gets blown back by Z Darmanitan. You know, like, there's so many things that you want to be able to achieve with certain Pokemon that it's physically just impossible. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to do the most with this. So this Blizzard here, 252, is a guaranteed 3 KO after hail damage. Let's make sure that we understand how low we can go with this, because the lower the better. 212. Yeah, I don't care. I want Blizzard. Let's say we went no investment 5.4. So let's go 128. Let's go 160. I think is the next number after that. Let's go 164. Let's go 172. Let's go 176. Let's go 180. Let's go 188. Let's go 192. 2. Let's go 196. Well, so 196, right? Modest. Because this is what we want. God, I love water. So hydrating. So now what we know is we can now start building our defensive calcs around this. So like for example, the suit won't break my sub. Knockoff does break a sub. Now, the main thing is actually I want to go like 252 HP. Like that's the first thing I do on most of my sets. Just because it wouldn't be 252 on this set because of the HP number, but the HP number I'd probably want is 140. So it'd be 236 as the amount of HP that I will have on my Mega Bomber Stone this week. And I know people in the comments will be like, oh, but imagine a Trick Room this week, how good would it be? So we live for Fire Punch now. And we haven't even finished EVing this. We still have 76 to go. Yeah. Starmie will definitely have HP Fire. If he doesn't, I don't know why. I will probably stay up at night thinking to myself, why doesn't he have HP Fire? I'll be up at 10 PM that night going, why didn't he have HP Fire? Okay, so good thing to know. We may look at just trying to then rejig our EVs here because 76. I want to make that so I live it after what's it called? After rocks. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go 76 up here, which is 196 and 170. Yeah, okay, and then we went 236 this way. Do we live after rocks? No, we don't actually, and that's very annoying. Let's say I just got rid of the special attack investment. Do I need special attack investment? Okay, I need at least that. I need at least be modest, alright? So modest is the only thing I care about now. Because I'm more so worried about Starmie, because once that Starmie goes, once Starmie, the lot both go, game. Darmanitan clicks buttons. The only thing he has left is Scarfers. What is Crocodile's best move? knock off. Knock off Rotom Heat Scarf. Knock off, you know, Scarf Kieran Black. And people are like, but you haven't even looked at Kieran Black yet, and I'm not going to. Because I know that he's forced to bring one of these two to this game. It'll be either Lando T or Kieran Black. If he brings Kieran Black, he'll probably be Scarfed. And if you Scarf Kieran Black and Scarfed into Ice Beam, every time that happens, Fire Punch time. Every time he locks himself into Earth Power, go into Rufflet, set up the Tailwind, dumb Manitan. You know, compare potential in that way. There is no quote-unquote, like, obvious one quote-unquote, like, Dragon Dance here, Dragon Dance there, Dragon Dance everywhere, mate. So HP Fire from Idle, and because it doesn't get the analytic boost, maybe that's why it's weak as fuck. Let's look at 236, 236, 236, 236. Okay, so let's tone that down a little bit, because obviously I'd like to have a little bit more out of that investment. So we went 200. 200 is guaranteed to hit KO. Let's say we went 208. $232. That has to be 236. That's alright though. That is actually alright. Like I don't mind that. Think of the way that you used to hold me. Because Z Rufflet, Oko's Muck. I just want Defog so Rocks aren't on my side of the field. We're gonna do this. Go 4 here. Get rid of that, we'll make that 2 and 4 so people aren't mad in the comment section. Oh my god, he actually beat it. The 28 there is just going to help with bronzing hits, really. And that's like, we've got a Mega Abomasnow that if he's min speed. Actually, how heavy is Bronzong versus Bronzong? Wait. The Mega Abomasnow is very, very thick. Bronzong. Like, you could even bring Bandit. At level 50, dickhead. At 50. Garble doesn't break ass up. But let's say it was Heavy Slam. Ooh. What's the base power? 40 BB. Ah. And 36. 187. How much is Mega Abomasnow? How heavy is Mega Abomasnow? Oh, Mega Boy. He's thick. Very thick. So that means that his best way to, like, so we get a sub up, brings in the Bronzong. That's a Leech Seed every day, boy. I take 2 turns to go back to full. And, you know, if he wants to double out on the second one, we just sub him again. And then we're like, we've got another substitute up. And then you'll have to pick him on. So Mega Abomasnow absolutely looks terrifying this week. Cool Fish is pretty much going to be max that way. Oh, how long has this been going for? Oh, 52 minutes. So, by God. I think Crook this week. How much does knockoff do to a Bronzong? Yeah, knockoff. Nah, we're Moxie this week. We don't need. I don't want to be. I don't want to be no American idiot. I'm just seeing though, like if I was neutral crunch. Oh, he's at level 100, obviously. But do you know how to play Pokemon? No. I don't know how to play Pokemon, but honestly. Knockoff, but then even then though, like, you get rid of that Scar. I just feel like there's so much opportunity this game to potentially allow Dumb Manitan to sweep. So at +2, +1, yeah, okay, that's looking juicy. I think I'm gonna go that now just because I'll put the 4 into defense, most likely. Because also as well... Whoa, that's a lot of damage. I think +1 will KO through Culver, yeah. It does. So that's going to be fun. Quillfish, I think we're going to look at max Fizz Death. There's no reason for me not to be max Fizz Death, I don't think. Yes, we can't touch the Seismitoad, so I might put full speed EVs. I might put 16 there. The leftovers help. Also Intimidate's really nice this game. Spikes. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, Bird, why do you have Quillfish with spikes on this team? It doesn't, like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 ground immunities. Why do you have spikes? Well, the simple answer is actually, imagine if I just got, imagine like this, right? This is the scenarios that go through my head. You get 12% off on Seismitoad, it can't take 2 Flare Blitzes. You get, 24% off on Kofag, it's going to die after a Fire Punch. You then put more pressure on him and incentivize him more to spin. That's what I want to do. I don't want to allow him to theoretically, quote unquote, every turn be like, okay, I know I can do this. And also as well, the way that I'm looking at it now is that if I don't see Mega Lock, or I think that a Seismitoad lead is really, really obvious, I'm just going to lead with Mega Abomasnow. And then I'm going to, sub up turn 1. If he wants to go to Rotom, I just leave seed it. Oh yeah, he Volt Switch. Great on him. Because of how Spadef we are. Mega Abomasnow. Oh my goodness. That doesn't break. He has to overheat. And if he overheats once, we actually get out of range where the second overheat won't kill us. Which is fun for later, boys. So, you're putting a lot of pressure on a Pokemon to do a lot. But I definitely think this could be a fun week. Thank you again to Aaron for editing. Thanks to Grant for the graphics. And until I record my next builder, peace.